So I'm waiting for the server to save the map.
Server restart might be the best bet.
Maybe it has something to do with when the last save was. Am I, like... I'm actually, like, frozen. It's just at a green progress bar saying waiting for the server to save the map. I guess I can Control-Alt-Delete out of this. Okay. Oh, wait.
I exited.
Did you save
So
it? And then
right
when you
back.
restart it, are you loading it from a fresh save? Okay. I'm in. Next to my... Justin says you're in. He's gonna desync, right? Are you in? What have you guys been working on? How did that happen? There's nothing near there. Hmm.
Anything fixed?
I'm in.
Okay. Well, hopefully I get in then. Yep.
No! Pluto
Well,
Man desynced. Damn it. Maybe if we all get in at the same time. Try that, save it, restart, and then let's all get in.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll try to reconnect real quick because that worked for me the last time.
Nope, you just desynced. Okay. Everybody out. Save and close the server and restart it. And then tell me when, and then we should all get in
Yeah. We could look at.
together.
I don't know if you've updated it. They might have had some patches too.
Is there a way to update all the mods? Like a
You'd update
mod to
it on the
update
server, I
mods?
think.
Oh, you mean
I think
Factorio itself? Or the mods?
I think Factorio can auto update if you tell it to.
It could be it, because didn't we update the
We were playing on like
version
the first
recently?
version.
What
Oh yeah, we
version,
updated Factorio versions, but we're also playing on like the very first version of Bob's Angels.
Oh, well, why are we doing that? I
Because
thought...
it like just released when we started playing.
Wait, I thought this has been out for a while.
Not the 2.0 like compatible version.
Oh, Okay. Are there any updates that they've put out?
I'm sure. Yep.
And everyone's in.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, at some point we might want to like do the update. I don't generally think so.
Ends sometimes.
I mean, it can be for sure, but
What are you working on, Kurt?
getting copper set up, like for realsies. Figured I'd prioritize that since you'll need copper and tin. I'll get those up and running.
Yeah. I mean, for now, I can just connect off the original stuff.
Yeah, we need to get the other resources flowing just so like nitric acid and stuff can be produced. Everything built off the clusters.
Okay. Did I tell you what happened to my Zamboni?
Yeah,
Made me
it's
rage quit. I was so pissed.
unfortunate.
It was okay. I needed sleep. I'm glad I went to bed.
Yep, that's
How are you getting the Zambonis around without hitting the trains? You're just like watching it?
pretty much just
Yeah, I guess so. I think these basic electronic components, I'm trying to decide if we want 3 train or 1. I know we were talking about it earlier, but it feels like there's just going to be a lot of these. We're making 2.5 per second of these, and I think they're used. Like, we'd actually.
I
This is like a high throughput item.
I think once we get upgraded trains that it won't really be an issue. I mean, the main thing is, I guess there could be an issue of loading and unloading, but we'll also get better inserters too. So hard to say.
Alright, well, I already built it for
Cargo
3
weapons.
still
Okay.
from
Cargo
earlier.
weapons will go up in size. In fact, it doesn't even take much to start building the bigger cargo wagons. We'll have Invar going up pretty soon.
Oh yeah? Isn't that like the next tier?
It's one of them, yeah. So now I have and I've got 90 per second copper ingots coming off. So that gets turned into, we're going to need to load up copper ingots. We're also going to need to load up
I want the molten.
the molten. Yep.
Are you loading it as a 3 or a 1?
I'll probably load the molten as a 1.
Okay. Then I'll set this up for a 1.
Because I feel like usually molten's going to be used for like high efficiency recipes.
Okay. I was setting it up for a 1, but there's room here for more if we learn that it's not enough. Which is good.
Otherwise, I gotta use molten or copper ingots for so much shit. So I'm gonna need a station for copper ingots, molten copper, and copper plates. Are you doing like copper coil wires or something? Or
No,
are you
it's
just doing, tin wire coils?
yeah, take a look. The tinned wire
Yeah.
coils right into tinned wire. And then this actually gives more than 2 red belts out. But I couldn't think of a good way to get it going. We need carbon, actually. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna have 90 output, and that means I need 20 induction furnaces.
But we don't have batteries yet, right?
I made batteries.
Where are they?
There should be. I really hacked them in, but there's 68 batteries there, which is enough to make personal batteries. And then if you actually need to make the solar panels, and the solar panels are, you can grab them at glass and silicon wafers down here.
Okay.
See.
Yeah, actually, I made a while ago the night vision thing, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be great." And then I was like, "Oh shit, we just don't have
Yes.
power for it." And no, what I did was then I built portable solar panels, and I got them. And then I realized, wait a minute, you
I
needed
did
at
the same
night.
thing. I did all this work like to do that initially. That's why I set up the glass and silicon wafers way back, and
Completely
yes.
waste.
And then I was like, shit.
We don't have strand casting, do we?
Do we
Are
not
we
have strand
making?
casting?
Uh,
Oh, we
I
have
want
them
to
unlocked,
produce
right?
more. Yeah.
No, don't tell me that. Great. Passenger train. A lot of everything. You good over there? You added strand casting machines on?
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Need like 40.
Oh, you need 40?
Yeah.
Okay, I only need
Did
8.
you already pick up batteries?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I just I had extra batteries and a night vision set made, but I don't have the solar panels.
Okay. I need. Do you have
All
a?
right, here.
Do you have a electric pole? Make sure to go. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Clay. None of this is pretty, but it gets the job done.
Yep. Which right now, mostly what matters.
Steel gear.
Use my trash slots as temporary storage.
Upgraded what?
Would be nice. Once we get blues up.
Is the molten tin and copper like soon, or Should I just quickly spin one up right here?
It's gonna be pretty quick.
Okay. Then I mean, actually, at least for now, we probably want one down here. Actually, I don't know. Because we're doing the ferric and the cupric mixtures, which will be better for that, actually, than what you're working on. But this isn't like
So
the final
it's like a mixed
spot for
bag
it.
because we also need to use the copper like from the other just to make sure all the resources stay moving. So it's kind of like it's I don't know, it's a weird catch-22 on it. I think like we need to set up like the ferric is like that's the backup that kicks in when copper is low and the other's not like sustaining. Like somehow we need to set that up. So it like uses from the main stuff first and then the ferric just kicks in to supplement for iron or copper. And we also kind of want to do that for thermal water. That's a later task.
Yeah, but they're gonna be from different, like, bricks, so I don't know how we can control that.
Yeah, I don't really know on that one. Oh my god. Night vision kicking in is like so helpful. I can keep working. Do some serious landfilling and then readjust some train lines and then I'll be able to kick copper on pretty quickly. Especially molten, I pretty much have it all laid out for that already.
Okay. Yeah, I was working on the ferric stuff down here, like, a long time ago, and then all the other shit went to hell with the fuel and everything, and haven't been back. But we need to... That is an area we need to do.
Yep.
All the powderizing stuff. Was this stockyard is built? It's operational? Why is there a full train of steam at the offload? Should only... Oh, another Zamboni crash? And then... And now it's just stuck? Because it should only go to the stockyards if it's empty. that's in the conditions. It it will leave. No, it won't go to the stockyards if it's because it has to be empty. Why would it go to the stockyards? So we need some more trains. Have you guys added any stops without putting the trains in?
I
Okay.
have not consistently. I should go grab a bunch of trains and keep them on me.
Yeah,
I think I
don't
added 2
add
arms.
any until there's a train for it, because it affects everything, you know? It'll pull from something important.
Okay. Yes. Get those fishies.
speed.
It will, I guess, it will take us slightly longer to get 10 up and running. Because I haven't started 10.
So now the truth comes out.
I didn't think about that part.
Sorry.
I already have a stew steel area. You can request from it. It's actually, steel comes in really efficiently. And in fact, like the bigger setup is actually, it is bigger, but it's only like triple. Because of the way the math worked out, like, yeah, right here, we can sustain a huge flow off of just 3 induction furnaces. Now, of course, it is not moving because there's no silicon. There's no silicon, probably because there's no silicon ore. There's no silicon ore, probably because everything else is choked. Actually, this train, oh yeah, this train is just super uneven. That's weird. Okay. I guess it sort of makes sense. Send it to offload them.
The oh, right, we need more trains badly. Like, look, because we don't have enough trains, all this is backed up.
Which is?
We don't have anything
Oh.
taking out the stone because we don't have enough trains.
Gotcha. I'm gonna be adding like several more offloads and onloads if you are throwing trains down. If it would work out. Yes, okay, so that's gonna take.
Three more? Well, you'll tell when it's enough when the ones you put down runs to the stockyard. You know what I mean? Follow where it first goes once you assign it. Oh, there. It's going to the stockyard. Yeah, put another one just in
Yeah,
case, but
definitely,
that
because
means that we're
I'm
good.
adding more. More beeping.
What about the other trains, though? Like liquids?
This train can't go to the stockyard. Is the stockyard full?
No.
fail signal. Saying false. That's probably the issue.
Okay, so this carbon drain here, I think I'm gonna bring it down to a 1. Either that or we gotta make it a 3, and I don't know if it'll fit. What do you prefer? Because this is on an older one, and I don't think it needs to be. Where the heck does carbon go? Is there any way to see that? Okay.
It goes to quite a few places. I'm gonna be honest. I got an offload here.
Okay, and that's set up for a 3Z.
Yeah. And we can just disable a few inserters or whatever if we want. But I guess actually I just set it down to 2.
Oh, you got this one over here, huh? And that was set for 3.
Yeah, that one there.
What do
Yeah,
you
I
think?
can fix the silicon one. I don't know where else.
That's it. I'm just looking around. I think
There's
that's
one
it.
here too. I don't know if that one's used, but Actually, I think it's...
That's the onload. That's the one that I'm
Oh, that's
gonna...
on load. Okay, okay.
Alright, so we're gonna go to 1 then, see if that's enough throughput. Should be fine. We don't need too much of it. Whoa.
Yep. Okay, yeah, we need some better warning signs for burrowers.
Whoa, they really fucked everything up in there. How did they kill so much that fast? What are they weak to? Oh, gosh. Oh, good, you brought in the Zamboni. There we go. Do we have mining drills here?
I don't have drills.
Alright. I'll go get some, I guess. Where's a passenger train? There's nothing here.
I always request them and just have them come to like a line near me.
Yeah, I've got one coming.
Yeah, I mean, ideally we shouldn't have to do that, but like, yeah, the burrowing is awkward. We just need to get artillery up. Actually, well, they go after the artillery.
Oh, do you get in? I'm going back to pick up mining drills. Do you want me to drop you? Oh. Okay.
I can leave my... Are you coming back pretty quick?
Yeah,
Okay.
quickish. I was gonna build some more trains. I think we need more, don't we?
I just wasn't sure if I should leave the Zamboni here for the rebuilding.
Leave it there for a little bit. How many drills do we need? I don't even count them. Good enough.
You go.
Mm.
Yeah, mine's coming back.
Yeah. I'm on the way. You need that Zamboni?
I'm gonna need it yet. I do like driving it down whenever there's an incursion.
You came in there like pretty hot right there. I was impressed.
If I can start mounting some weaponry on it.
Are you kidding?
No.
There is such a thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Plus it's got the burner generators already built in and a pretty huge grid.
Are you leaving tomorrow, Justin? Well, I'd kind of be afraid if, I don't know, if something went wrong with the server, you wouldn't be able to
Fix it.
get through it.
Fair enough. What do you polished rubies? Which would need a cut ruby, polishing wheel, and polishing compounds. Raw rubies, grinding wheels, and water, which means ruby ore, which means crystallizing your ruby from crystal seedlings, which means crystal creating the crystal slurry, and then the coal filtering it.
Again? Oh, son of a bitch.
And we got a line with radars or something, but I don't know. Do I need to come over for that one? I'm a long ways away, so.
think we're gonna have to manually fix that.
Don't die, Justin. How did we guard against burrowers before? I feel like they didn't end up being that much of an issue. That's also fair. Our base is sort of monstrous.
Yeah, and we really need to start getting modules, efficiency, and pollution down in check.
Figured, well, you getting those circuits up and stuff, like that's, and getting the resources up, that'll be the connecting points.
Wait, Justin, did you clear these guys out? Where did they all go? Oh shit, they just showed up and they're all gone.
That's true, yeah. The radars do trigger them for a pretty decent range.
Alright, trains are fixed. Ugh, these pipes.
Why do we have a 111 copper offload? No. Okay, then I feel like I just need to take this train out then. Because it's gonna be... Yeah. You got just about a full molten copper train.
Nice. Tin.
Then, where do I want to put
Tin's
it?
next.
Yeah, 10 would be next. I'm just not sure where to put it. Because I still have to fill out, like, casting machines and shit over here. So, like, this is going to be a big copper block. Yep. Top is inaccessible. Did I miss some train signals?
Your chain in.
Rail out.
Oh, do we really run through all
Oh.
our copper pipes?
It's because it's not connected to where the copper's being made or brought in.
Well, there's still legacy. There still should be legacy stuff.
Well, yeah, we ran through all of them, and then the copper's brought in here, and it never goes up back up through that top loop. You could turn on these. We could actually probably.
Yeah, flip them back.
We got a good amount of stockpiled copper that'll kickstart some pipe production. It's funny how slow those.
Why isn't the legacy one running? What's going on here?
It just only feeds in from the top or the bottom down over here.
It's backed up because there's too much tin.
I don't think this copper is connected at all anymore. Like that one's not connected at all. It's just running on the bottom. Which isn't backed up. So that one's it's still running just fine. It's just running down here only. It was a weird thing.
So where's this copper going then? Oh, I see. Alright. Let's go out there. We have an ass ton of molten tin down here. I feel like we should load it up anyways, even if you don't. Even if it's
Yeah.
not the permanent solution, it's actually bottlenecking the legacy stuff.
probably won't have 10 done tonight anyways, so. Yeah. .5 second. About 20 per second. Like 8 assemblers. Here's a curious thought. I could ship around copper sheet coils.
I don't think it's as efficient, right? Isn't it like a huge amount? Like
Copper
per...
sheet coils go, if you look at the like assembler here, it goes 1.5 sheets to 6 plates off of just one assembler.
I know, but the sheet coils, what does it make to make the sheet coil?
I'm fairly sure those were more efficient.
More compact?
Yeah, it just takes a bunch of strand casting machines and stuff. Let's see.
Instead of doing it molten copper and then doing it on site. I mean, that was kind of like when I made these,
Yeah. Okay, copper
wherever
sheet
it
coil.
was.
It's
This
80
stuff, I
molten
put
copper.
the strand machines right on site.
It's 20 molten copper per plate on this recipe. On the regular one, it's only 10 molten copper. Is that? Wait, did I mess this up? Oh, it's that makes 2 copper sheet coils. So it's 40 and then turns in. Okay, it's exactly the same cost per copper plate. So it doesn't cost us any more, but it's not cheaper. But it does let us travel like much more densely with copper plates. We would just have to convert every copper plate drop off to use copper sheet coils.
I think it's hard to definitively answer what's better right now. I think we're just, I'd say don't load either of them until we have a use case.
That's fair. I mean, it's copper, so I figured copper would be going to they'll be going to electronics and stuff. But be a curious question. I'll leave it for now, but really this is basically laid out to just roll and finish copper, basically depending on what we want to ship around.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be easier to ship 111 trains that way.
I always thought molten was the easiest.
As far as like,
Most
depends on what you
compact.
need. For wires, probably. But for not wires, no. I think the copper sheet coils are by far the most compact. Molten can take a lot to like expand, though. Like a ton of infrastructure. Casting machines go slowly. I think that's the big thing. You would need to achieve the same production as like 2 assemblers. It's like 1 to 4. You need 1/4 as many assemblers.
Is a wood pellets
And there's
choked right now? Cellulose? Alright.
I think 10 is going to be the same thing where I want to load up quite a few options. Getting another train unload. I don't have to set it to add it yet, but have copper ingots setups, and so next one when I set up 10 ingots, we'll have different what's it called, mixes we can make. Where do I put 10 production next? Guess I'll probably start building up in that north area. We don't have any... We don't have a lot of robots down there either. Down here. Not a lot of robots and no repair packs yet. Why is there no repair packs? Oh, they're not loading into the chest. There isn't too many robots down there. Oh, wait, they were actually at the other robot thing. So maybe there is... Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure, like, if I start building here, like, that won't be, like, totally unprotected. So... Okay, then I'll probably place 10 there then for the moment, unless I don't know. Do we have? Are we gonna do like like electronics in this center block here, or should I just start doing some resources there too?
You feel free to use it. I mean, we're gonna need to do everything, right?
Yep.
If you've got a good thing for it.
It would just be like, yeah, I got those good spaces right there to work with, and could put a small setup in. I'll do 10, and then I'll do lead, which will then give us new solder again. And then I can add solder and actually at that point, what else are we missing? I guess we probably want brass and bronze. Bronze comes from 10, so I can set that up easy. Yeah, just a few more spots that I can set up, and then I think stuff will generally start moving a bit, but we might need to start stockpiling the excess things for weird ones. I don't know what we're going to do with aluminum ore yet. Yeah, I don't even know what it's used in. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're using that much aluminum ore. It's using the green metal catalysts. Yeah. We can make aluminum hydroxide, which makes alumina. Which is what we need to make ceramic filters. Nope, we can't get that. That takes blues. Oh, that's how we get polishing compound. Aluminum ingots. It's made into aluminum. Made into aluminum plates, which is used in blue belts. Yeah.
Alright, basic circuits are going.
Okay, so I
Or
guess
not basic
aluminum will be
circuits,
in the next
basic
tier.
electronic components. The circuits are next.
Yeah, we might want to warehouse aluminum and silver ore. Possibly zinc. But I'll set up the 10 lead, and then I can get a bunch of mixes off of those. And at that point, we'll be able to replace everything that's running off the old system, except for maybe having the ferric oxide or ferric powder. But even then, the ferric powder would actually just be able to redirect the iron ore. Like, you could take out, once we do that, you could take out all of this structures, like the processors and all the blast furnaces.
We have
And
ferric
just,
chloride?
no, we do not.
I'm gonna need that.
That's pretty easy, I think. Wait, hydrogen chloride. Do we have
That's what you
chlorine?
said about the lube. And then I had to build this for it, which actually I should fix.
We have sodium hydroxide, right? That is sodium plus purified water. Oh wait, okay, no. It's just, that's a product, sorry. You make the sodium hydroxide. You just need saline water, which is all the stuff we've probably been dumping. We've been dumping saline water everywhere? I'm pretty sure, because every place we make purified water is dumping saline water. And you want to, yeah, so we need to probably onload saline water and take it to some place, and then saline water gets turned into chlorine and hydrogen, and also sodium hydroxide.
Oh.
Yes. And that's actually critical because sodium hydroxide is actually part of blue science packs directly. Yeah. We may want more, but I guess I don't know if it'll be the bottleneck or not. Okay. Kind of building my mental roadmap. Yeah. Add some tanks real quick. Yeah, so I'll finish out the resources and then I'll probably gut most of the stuff down here except for the powderized stuff. And we'll see what's left. But even then, like I said, we can load the ores off the powder and then send them to my processing facilities. Do you actually want the saline water pumped up, or?
Well, looks like we got a train back up here. Why is this boy coming in? Oh, wait, you have these stone trains. This guy's... It's also an older, just stone train. No, the train group. You see that? What you sent in? He's going... Alright, I'm gonna fix up the chemical and then call it. Sleep. But at least we got basic electronics now, and from there we can build out the green circuits. Greens and basics, and then get modules with ferric chloride. Are you gonna... the powderizing path, is it gonna integrate with what you've got? Like, there should be on drop-offs and stuff that make sense for those, too. You know what I
Or
mean?
powderizer.
Because you're gonna get... it's gonna also produce ore, right? And where's your ore going?
It's the powder mixer. Ore can go anywhere. All the ore is onloaded and then offloaded at a new stop.
Yeah,
So if you want to do a powderizer setup using an ore, you can just request the ores and move on, like kind of thing.
no, it creates ore.
Oh, okay. Well then, if it creates ore, then you just put ore on a train and it'll take it to the next stops.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
Because it
it's
runs
all almost every stop is like individualized.
it runs up to the ore sorter, and then it's the same line as all the rest of the stuff that you've been doing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just a different sorting.
Yeah, and that's So when you add when we do the ferrous powder mixtures and stuff, like ore, you just load up the ore and it'll get sent to the processing facilities.
Okay.
So it should be pretty clean and straightforward. And then most of the processing facilities are loading up ingots, plates, and molten, depending on whether they're all needed. But
Yeah, because the ingots are going to be needed for the mixes.
yep, that's why, like, so over here at the copper, we're going to be loading up copper ingots and molten and the actual either plates or copper sheet coils, whichever.
Okay.
So, and yeah, same for all of them. Nickel right here is set up, so it's loading up nickel plates and nickel ingots. Then again, why is this not? I misaligned that. Oh well, I'll fix that. But anyways, yeah, it's every one of them set up like that. So you'll be able to just go to any spot and request whatever you want. My hope is that trains won't really clog because you won't need a lot of everything everywhere all at once. But yeah, the goal is really that it's so individualized that one, like when we move to the next step after chunks, we'll just find a spot and build that out, and then we just redirect trains. Yeah, it should be both modular and higher throughput across the board.
Wrong man.
And most of these are actually ratioed out. Not most, they're all actually ratioed out.
Good.
There we go. Nickel plate, or nickel ingots are loading up. Once everything kicks online and we see the trains moving all the time, that's when it's going to get really scary to drive. You know, that doesn't actually surprise me. But what's the ratio of people that are annoyed by trains versus annoyed by bugs? burn light on that side. Bring in the 10 ore. Oh. Load it up.
I just started using it, yeah. Why?
Yep. There's a few spots where, I mean, quite a few spots where carbon is actually the ingredient. Reminded me because I needed to fix the silicon.
Almost got our chemical plant back online.
It's carbon's now a single train, right?
I prefer singles now. Singles over triples, than like the few cases.
Yep.
It's more often than not we need singles. Like I just filled up this. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Like this basic thing is filled up already. Now I guess. Well, now it's waiting on carbon. But have you been filling them all the way up?
I'm sure ores will enjoy.
Oh god, they got in. Burrows? Do we all need to go? It's a small thing.
What are they doing? They're bypassing the entire mine.
They're hiding.
Okay, they went for the radar. That was very strange.
popular in school.
Wish I felt like I had the space to do belt balancers everywhere, but
You need it, especially if it's coming off of trains.
yeah, it's just not always enough space. Like, this area is getting dense.
If you're loading up in trains, they need it beforehand. Otherwise, it actually is a problem if you like load up one spot before the others.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been doing it.
this should in theory be belt balanced.
I can't guarantee it.
Something I'll have to rotate around and like integrate some in where possible. I've been trying to fit them in where I can. At the very least, making sure that it will load all three of them to full.
Well, looks like butane is now on the... not being loaded. That's good.
Getting a
That'll help.
little
It'll do more damage.
tired, so I'm going to call it here. But we're kind of approaching that critical point, I think, where now we'll be able to start escalating through the tech tree because everything's just loaded on trains. And we just go plop down a spot, produce what we want, and move on. And I'll probably want to do a new lab area. Maybe rebuild the old labs, or I guess we could just deliver into them. All right, well, I'll see you guys later. See you guys
Yep.
next week then. Maybe see you, Brian, this weekend.
All right, let me know.
Sounds good.
All right,
See you guys.
later.